Hello, Daniella. Have you heard the news? What news, Mom? No, I've been pretty busy with my portfolio all day. Oh, yes, your portfolio. How's that going, anyway? Getting any bites? Yeah, a few, but what news, Mom? Oh, your grandfather died. What? That's the news, and that's not what you led with? Well, you're the one who got me all off topic with your portfolio and all of that. Okay, well, what happened? Was it cancer? Did it finally get him? No, actually, he was playing racquetball with some of his judge friends, and one of them hit him. Hit him with a ball? No, with a racket. On purpose? Oh, no, of course not. At least, I don't think so. Judge Wapner was swinging, and your grandfather just sort of got in the way, I suppose. Oh, my God. Yes, so he was hit in the head and went down and suffered a concussion. He slipped into a coma, and, well, the rest is history. Is Dad okay? Grandma? Dad's a little shook up, but mostly because now he has to deal with his siblings and all the paperwork. And your grandmother, she's better off. She's been waiting for that man to die for 60 years. Wow, this is all just insane. Yes, well, I suppose he died doing what he loved. Getting hit with rackets? Now, Daniella, I truly hope that you don't bring that trademark sarcasm of yours with you when you fly back to Austin for the funeral. Mom, do I have to come back? I'm really in the middle of a lot of work with some really big clients right now. Daniella, you're going to miss your grandfather's funeral? How will that look? It won't look like anything in that place. It's huge, and there will be like a bazillion people there. No one's even going to notice that I'm not there, and plus, Grandpa hated me. He hated everybody, and, well, your grandmother will notice, I assure you. And who knows, maybe the governor will even ask about you. He did last time. Ooh, la-di-da, the governor. Like I care. Daniella, you come from a very important family in this state. Now, I know that you're ashamed of that for some reason. Believe me, if it ended there, I wouldn't have a problem. But it's just the truth, and you're going to have to deal with it. I'm just not good in those situations, Mom. You know that. What situation are you talking about? Funerals? No, actually, I kind of like funerals, but functions with rich people is what I mean. Oh, so you mean family functions? Yes, I suppose. So you're ashamed of our wealth, is that it? I'm ashamed of how we made it, that's for sure. Creating sustainable energy sources for families all across our great state is nothing to be ashamed of, Daniella. Oh, is that what we're calling it? And what do you call it? Defilement of the natural world? All right. Greta, just be back in town by Tuesday. You can charge your travel expenses to the family account. No, that's fine. I'll pay for it myself. Oh, please, little Miss Sanctimonious. Oh, and make sure you wear something, appropriate. What do you mean appropriate? You know, decent. What, as opposed to indecent? As opposed to that stripper policewoman's costume I wore to Uncle Schlitz's funeral? Well, no, but there was some cleavage in that black dress. Okay, fine, I'll be sure to just go ahead and spring for a turtleneck, okay? You don't have to go for the turtleneck. I'm just saying that... Okay, whatever, Mom, I get your point. I'll be sure to dress decently for the funeral, okay? I don't want the governor making any comments to you afterward. Oh, well, the governor would probably have no problem with it. In fact, the governor would probably like it. It's that prudish wife that I'd be worried about. And it's just all about appearances around here. You know that, dear. Right, appearances. Anyway, see you Tuesday, hon. Yeah, see you then. Oh, Daniella, I'm so glad that you were able to make it back in town for your grandfather's funeral, dear. Oh, Grandma, of course, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Well, your grandfather, he loved you very much. Sure, right. Sure he did. He was a complicated man, your grandfather. Oh yeah, how so? Well, of course he provided, and provided quite well, as you know, and have benefited from oh so much over the years. Yes, I know. So I suppose I had to take the good with the bad. It was kind of a trade-off, you know, dear. Or are you still too young to understand? What do you mean by good with the bad? Well, you know, him banging every secretary he ever had, for instance. Oh. Yes, and did you know that your father has at least 3 illegitimate siblings out there someplace? Whoa, what? Does he know about this? Oh, yes, of course, everybody knows. We just don't talk about them because they're, what do you call them these days? Oh, special needs, that's right. Wait, what? Well, the family couldn't have that type of thing around, not back then, Daniella. Grandma, I had no idea that Grandpa had such dark secrets. Oh, honey, the women are the tip of the iceberg. Wait till you hear about his most dangerous game. His most dangerous game? Well, their most dangerous game. Him and his brothers and what they used to call the Fat Cats or the Good Old Boys Club. Now, this way back when they were young men, but they used to go to some island that one of them found in the South Pacific during the war. Wait, are you about to tell me that Grandpa enacted the plot of the most dangerous game in his youth? That he actually hunted human beings? Oh, well, dear, you have to understand, it was a different time. Different time? Oh, well, fine. Judge a man who's no longer here to defend himself. But you're telling me that he went to an island and hunted the indigenous population for sport? Oh, well, yes, I suppose that your generation would cancel him for that now, wouldn't they? Yeah, Grandma, they probably would. Hey, Dad, how are you?
Hey, Daniella, I'm hanging in there. It's not every day that this happens, you know?
Yeah, it's not every day that your dad dies, I guess.
No, I meant it's not every day that you get to meet Matthew McConaughey. Did you see that he's here? He's a really nice guy. He hugged me. He smells amazing.
No, Dad, I don't care about Matthew McConaughey. I was just wondering how you were holding up emotionally. You know, because your dad died?
Oh, well, I'm okay, I guess. It's tough, but I guess it happens to everybody, you know?
Right.
I mean, to tell you the truth, I'd rather him go out this way than that cancer eating him slow. At least with a racket to the head, you go down, you're out. I mean, he never woke up, the poor old man.
That's really scary, Daddy. I'm sorry.
Hey, what can you do, huh? At least he's getting celebrities and politicians at his funeral. That's more than what your old man is going to get.
Yeah, well, who needs that when we have each...
Hey, speaking of getting, I got a sneak peek at the will.
Oh, uh-huh.
Oh yeah, girl, and I am not going to be disappointed, believe me.
Oh, you?
Yeah, me.
I'm sorry, it's just that I guess I just assumed that you were going to be telling me something about myself, too.
Oh, well, no, just me.
Okay, great. Thanks, Dad.
Well, I don't know where you are, but I'm going to go back out there and mingle. I hear Elon may be making an appearance.
Oh, Dad, who's that guy out there that I keep seeing? Around my age, longer dark hair, kind of pale, black suit, shirt and tie?
The one who looks like Dracula?
Yeah, him.
That's funny, your mother and I were just trying to figure that out ourselves.
Yeah, he was talking to me for a little while. Kind of an interesting guy.
What did he say his name was?
Alec. He didn't give a last name, but he said that we were cousins, and we met when we were little.
Oh, well, news to me. I don't remember any cousin of yours named Alec. Must be a distant cousin. We do have a giant family, you know. Why, are you asking my permission to date him or something?
What? Oh my god, no.
Because there would probably be enough distance, DNA-wise, is what I'm saying.
Okay, Dad, why don't you go talk to Elon, and I'm going to go not do that, okay?
Okay, well, catch you later. And I'm just saying, if you want to ask your cousin for his number, go right ahead.
Hey, Daniella, what's up? Are you still here?
Oh, is this Alec?
Yeah, sorry. One of the maids gave me your number.
Oh, well, they aren't supposed to do that, but I won't tell. But just so you know, you're a cool guy, but I'm not interested in hooking up with my cousin, okay?
What? No. God, no. Me either.
Oh, okay, sorry. I guess I'm, grieving.
Well, everyone grieves in their own ways. but I did enjoy talking with you and forgot to ask you for your number, so I just wanted to let you know that I had it.
Well, I appreciate you letting me know, Alec.
I always think it's kind of weird when I have someone's number, but they don't know that I have it, you know?
Does that happen to you a lot or something? That's kind of weird.
Oh, well, no, that's not what I meant. I just, never mind.
So it's funny that you're texting me.
Oh?
Yeah, my parents saw me talking to you and they were wondering who you were.
Huh, that's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah, then my dad got all creepy and asked if I wanted to date you. Can you imagine?
What? That's crazy.
Yeah, well, not as crazy as our family, huh, Alec?
Well, they're not so bad. Some of them are good people.
Good people, really? Do you think so? Like who?
Well, there are good people in every family. You just have to know where to look.
I suppose so, yeah, but not in ours. At least not in my immediate one, or even not so immediate, to be honest with you.
Well, family can be tricky. Mine is no picnic either.
So, how did you say that we're related again?
Oh, well, it's kind of hard to explain, but my uncle's sister is your dad's brother's niece's son.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm just going to go with you on that one. So, what made you come to the funeral then, if you don't even know anybody here?
I guess I've always wanted to see the house, at least the inside.
Yeah, and now that you have?
Well, it's pretty much what I expected. A lot of wood, not a lot of light.
That was always Grandpa's house.
So, are you going to be in the will?
Oh, yes, everyone is so excited about the will.
Who else is excited about it?
Well, my dad, for one, he won't shut up about it. Do you expect to be in it or something?
Me? Oh, no.
Did you ever even meet my grandfather?
Well, no, I mean, not really, but I heard stories and I admired him from afar.
Well, you must not have known him, because if you did, you would know that there wasn't much to admire.
But look at this house. Look at everything that he's built.
Yeah, and look at everything else that he's destroyed.
He's definitely made a lot of money, though.
Yeah, but money isn't everything, though.
Maybe for people who have it.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But there are a lot of families out there, not our family, of course, that are really struggling. Struggling just to put food on their table, so it's crazy when I see a whole room filled with food like it is here and just nobody's eating it. It's all going to be thrown into the trash.
Yeah, well, that's our family, right? Why eat it when you can waste it?
Oh, is that how we are?
Well, kind of, yeah. I mean, I don't know what your side was like, but ours had the carbon footprint of a small country.
Oh, well, I don't really know about that.
So do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yeah.
Okay, which one? Both?
Yeah, both.
Okay, great. So, what do you do, Alec? You kind of seem like the creative type.
Well, yes, actually I am.
Oh, really? You see, I knew it. What are you working on right now?
It's a script, a movie treatment, like a screenplay.
Oh, okay. What is it?
Well, it's about this guy who gets screwed over by his family when he's really young, and he'll do anything to plot revenge.
Oh, wow. That sounds pretty intriguing, Alec.
Yeah, you see, his mom, she was just a young girl, a worker at a rich man's house.
Uh-huh.
And then one of these rich men starts using his influence on some of his workers, the guy's mom included.
Yeah.
Then, 9 months later, she gives birth to a cute little boy, but the father, of course, disowns it.
Well, of course.
He couldn't bear the shame of having an illegitimate child, you see. Not on his well-respected family's watch. They had a reputation to uphold. Yes, a reputation.
This all sounds a little...
What? Does it sound like a cliche or something?
Well, it does kind of sound like the plot to Joker.
Oh, it does? Well, maybe it has a few similarities, but that is totally fake. I mean, that's fiction. This is based on a true story.
Based on a true story? Really? Someone you read about in the paper, or someone that you know?
The paper, but I kind of feel like you know him, you know?
Uh-huh. Right.
So, you never told me if you were still here.
Oh, sorry. No, I left a little while ago. I'm heading back to the airport.
Already? That sucks. You weren't staying with your family for at least a few days?
No. You can stay with them if you want to.
Oh, I don't think so. I haven't even introduced myself to them or anything.
Well, I'm sure that they would love to meet you. You should introduce yourself as Dracula to my father, though. He'd get a big kick out of that.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Listen, Alec, it was really nice meeting you today.
Yeah, you too.
And if you're ever up north, come pay me a visit. You have my number.
Yeah, definitely, Daniella. Cool. Have a safe flight, okay?
Thanks, Alec. Bye.
Daniella? Daniella, where are you?
I just got on the plane, Mom. What's wrong? What's going on?
Well, you have to get back here right away.
But I can't now. We're about to take off. Why?
Have you checked your pockets?
My pockets? I guess. I mean, I've been in and out of them all day.
Well, everyone at the funeral has items missing from their pockets. Things from the coat room have just vanished, items from purses and bags. Cars have been rummaged through, even some of Grandmother's jewelry from her bedroom. And even some of your grandfather's pain medication is missing. I mean, not that he needs it now.
Okay, well, I don't seem to have anything missing.
Oh my God, someone has ripped us off, Daniella. Someone has come into your grandparents' house during a funeral and robbed the place blind.
Yeah, it certainly appears that way.
Well, who would ever do such a thing?
I have no idea, Mom.
But are you sure that you don't have anything missing?
Yeah, I'm sure. It must have happened after I left.
Why don't you come back just so I can take a look?
No, Mom, you're not going through my stuff. How would you even know if anything was missing? Plus, the fasten seatbelts light just came on.
Well, I can't believe this.
Are you calling the cops?
Yes, they're already here. It's a good thing that your grandfather already had them on the payroll, otherwise we could have waited forever.
Right, Mom.
I just don't know who would ever do such a thing.
Well, Grandpa did live a long and notorious life. He probably made a few enemies along the way.
Yes, but we're just his family. We're innocents in any crimes he may have committed. Why go after us?
Well, I guess we're all guilty of something.
Hey, Daniella, did you make it back home safe?
Hey, Alec, as a matter of fact, I did. Thanks for asking. What about you?
Oh, yeah, I'm just a few hours south of there, so I left about an hour and a half after you.
Uh-huh. So, about an hour and a half head start, huh?
What do you mean?
Don't worry, I'm not going to tell them anything.
Anything about what?
Alec, it's okay. I hate our family, too.
Oh, so you figured it out, huh?
Well, it didn't need much figuring out. You basically told me your entire story with that screenplay. Is that a real thing, or is that just your way of tipping me off?
No, I'm really writing it.
And does it end with the long-lost illegitimate son coming back to rob the father's family at his funeral?
Well, I just said that it was based on a true story.
Uh-huh. Well, I don't think I'd include any plot details that may trace it directly back to you, Alec.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
So this is your way of getting revenge, I assume? Rummaging through the BMWs of my parents' friends for chump change?
Well, it's a start, right?
I think that you were more on the right track when you just struck up a conversation with me.
Oh, yeah, well, that was nice, too. To tell you the truth, I wasn't expecting to make friends with any members of my family today. Just rob them.
So you said your dad's sister's cousin's whatever. But what are you really, then?
I guess I'm your half-uncle, then?
Whoa, that's weird. Can I just call you, my buddy?
Yeah, sure. I think I'd prefer that.
Well, welcome to the family.
Thanks.
It looks like you're crazy enough to belong. Daniella and Alex soon developed a friendship, and she learned a lot more about his life. He was raised by a single mother and struggled in school, and always harbored resentments toward his biological father for disowning him. Through his friendship with Daniella, he was finally able to make a connection with his past and let the rest go. Daniella found solace in the relationship as well, finally finding someone in her family who seemed decent, despite the thievery. The family never discovered the culprit in the funeral day robbery, and Daniella never told them of the existence of Alec, per his wishes.